Yeah, it's the first time I see it too. Maybe it has something to do with how it's stored in the memory. The end and the start is like close to each other or something. Well, we can only speculate. Oh, so this is actually get name at, okay. And then the hash code. Okay. There's a clip for the standardizing of the frequencies, and then threading them, then it's like rigid or implemented. Found the golden nugget. There's a clib. I'm a bit not at my highest capacity right now, it seems. There's a clib for the standardizing of the frequencies. Oh, really? And then threading them like it's legit already implemented. Nice, nice. What's that clib called? So how do I override it? Okay, maybe I need to make it public. Yeah, seems like it. String square. The best thread safe way to call Rust from C. Creating a library that spawns a thread. Okay. I'll check those later. Square string equals, no, we don't have to put equal. Maybe I can just do a return in this case and format like they're in Rust lib. MPSC. Don't even need to use unsafe. Nice, nice. So why do you use Rust? How did you get into Rust? Seemed cool and it clicked instantly. Nice. Do like C. First lang I ever did was Go. Then Py. Yeah, for me Python was the first, kind of. What do you have against C++? Type conversion hell, yeah. Python is super easy to get started with, though. I think it's easy to just boot up and go. Cargo, that's like a library manager, right? So you can easily install other people's libraries. Like it's a like a pip for Python, or I don't remember what it's called for JavaScript, but yeah. npm, yes, exactly. You do have a good memory. String formatting Java. Go is pretty good. I never tried Go. I tried Rust though. There we have it. Yes. Gradle. C sharps is bad, really. Yeah, I think for Java, my experience is that like whenever it's working and like you have everything set up in the right way, it's good. But like setting up a new project or like working on a project that someone else has been working on, and like getting all these settings and the JDKs and the repositories to get the packages from, like having all of that set up in the right way can be a pain. And then you just get like so many errors if you don't. There's so many things that can go wrong. Pip has a hard time with syncing to different OS. Yeah. JVM bytecode not needing to load clibs. You don't have GCC, G++, or CLang. Yeah. High versioning. Yeah. What do you mean by that? Backwards compatibility. True. True. Well, I think when it comes to languages, my experience is that it depends a bit, like what you want to do. If you want to do some enterprise thing, maybe Java could be very good because of the like tight, like the dependency management and the package management and all those kind of things. And the type code, like what is it called? Strict typing. Python is, for me at least, better for like prototyping, or spinning up something fast, or like, yeah, other types of tasks. Java is like Docker portability level. Yeah. Type checking. Yes. So this is a square. And it has... I don't like this. I think I can just do dot format on the string. Looks prettier, I think. And then... what if we give null to this? Is this allowed? The most fun side tracking coding brain dump I've ever had. Nice to hear that, man. Okay, this dot occupied by, and this dot terrain. And these need to be strings. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I need to do that. Static member accessed by instance reference. So how would you prefer me to do it? Sure. That would be fun. We can talk offline, like on Discord or something. Would be interesting to see your repo. Yeah. Okay, looks like this is the preferred way to do it. So %s. We can just remove all of that. Sleeping on your vape. Come on, what is it like? It's soon 8 a.m. Maybe it's time for her to wake up. So are you gonna do like an all-nighter? Or like you're not gonna sleep at all? It's her birthday. You're gonna be... So you're sitting up all night coding on your girlfriend's birthday. Are you gonna be any good company today for her, do you think? I'll be there. Okay, good. Or good, I mean, I don't really have a strong opinion, but you can stay up for a long ass time. Nice. So what happens now if we do play this again now? Will we get a different output? They're OP. Okay. This occupied by is null. Yeah, okay. I need to add some kind of null check. Right, Parkinson is a dopamine issue. Yes, I remember that. I guess sleep is still important for you though. But you can't stay awake without it for a while. Need to add a null check. How do I do one line if statements? Question mark. Yes, okay. If this is null, then no, it's not null. Then this dot occupied by to string. Otherwise, do just a space character. Oh, really? Yeah, so I guess your body needs it, even though you don't feel it. But I guess you can pick and choose a bit more when you want to sleep. You can like pick your battles. String otherwise empty. You took a break. I get the feeling. Same for me, I had a break from this, what I'm doing now, like streaming and coding, gaming. And now when I'm back, I feel like I have so much energy to do it more than usual. So I totally get the vibe. Okay, let's do this again. Yes, now we see it here. It's not occupied by anything and there is no terrain. But it works now. Cool. So there are some aspects. So now we have done this. We have created a square for our board. We have the board in the game and we have a player. Soon we need to introduce the concept of time here. Like what is time in this world? Is there rounds or frames or what should it be? My daytime job, I work yeah, we can take it in detail offline, but let me say I can say like I work somewhat with tech. So what I'm doing now kind of is in the vicinity of what I'm doing at work as well. But it's not like games, but other stuff. Yeah. The clock idea, is that what you mean? Yes, exactly. It's like, it depends a bit on what kind of a game. So this is a game that I'm trying to make, or like some kind of a world or simulation of a world. And like, what is the time, or like by what does things move or do stuff in this world? There needs to be some kind of a clock. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It is actually related, I would say. So this thing I have here, it's like a board of right now 10 by 10. There will be some kind of pawns, or like, let's say a warrior or a spider or whatever. And like, if you control and move the warrior or character, how does it? Yeah, there needs to be time, like discrete time. It cannot be continuous because it has to be represented in the software somehow. So it has to be discrete. So like, I don't know, frame rate or something. Fractions of a second. And what happens in every tick. Yeah, discrete versus continuous. Exactly. When you have to solve something that uses both for different parts. Yeah. It is very close to what you're doing. So we have time. That's my specialty. Yeah. Oh, you did really? Cool. What would you say is the big challenge there? Yeah, for example. Distance from the mean as absolute. If you can get to a Poisson, to a norm, you can take a norm and transform it to any disk that is exponential in its function. That's what got me my job. I would do Monte Carlos. Interesting. Mixing discrete and continuous. So what's the discrete here and what's the continuous? Is it the Poisson stuff? Oh, yeah, yeah. Time step is discrete. The price is semi-continuous. True. What does path dependency mean? They're all path dependence and have a semi-continuous price. Okay, I get it. So it's dependent on the history. It sounds like. How did you get into this stuff? Precise is consistency. Accuracy is how close to the target. Mm. I think that's a good trait to have. What do you want to do though? Like, what's your purpose? Teach. Nice. Building stuff and teaching. I mean, that's really good. I think anything we can do to like make the world better is a good purpose, and building stuff is a way to do that. And teaching, obviously. I think that's good. Mm. I kind of also feel like teaching at some point, like after I retire or something, like doing teaching for fun. Mm. Nice. Yeah, doing your own methods, it's good. I mean, if everyone does that, we will explore more methods of doing stuff and we'll become better as a humanity. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you like advice on school, but I think the important thing is that you figure out like your way to learn and your purpose. And like if academics is not part of that, I think it's fine. But I think research is also like a really good thing for purpose. Like becoming a professor or yeah, some kind of researcher. It's not bad. Yeah, I think it's a luxury not to need to care about that. But I think once you don't really care about that, I mean, you're more free to explore what you actually value and what you actually want to do. You're barely getting by. Okay. Well, more more kudos to you then. Okay, let's instantiate the world. Void instantiate empty. Oh, really? How did you how did you like go come from that and then you and your sister going to college? How did you make that happen? I'm the same. Luxury does not make me happy. I'm like very I think simplicity is so good. Like being able to be happy with simple stuff is it's so good to have that ability. Okay. So because of your performance and some good aid, you were able to get into college. Ah, that's what you said. Your college was very cheap for you, and now it's not gonna be if you go back. Now I think I understand the background there. Yeah. Or square, square, squares. Full circle, yeah. We can call it empty board. No, instance sheet empty. We are in board. Maybe. Do you do meditation? Talking about things not getting you down easily. I think that's very powerful. Just love what I do and I do it a lot. Sounds like a good life. Got it. Set terrain type. No, do we have grass? New grass. Wait. Do we need one grass per square? Yeah, that's super important. Sounds amazing, man. Sounds like you're enjoying your life. Yeah, I think relationships are super important. It's like easy to forget sometimes, but it's so important. It's like it's everything. Like your friends, family. How does that terrain type work again? Yeah, for sure. I'm starting to lose track of my own code now. Terrain. funny hearing and messaging. Yeah, I agree. I also think it's nice to chat. Yeah, I can imagine. I do it sometimes too when watching streams, like writing and talking, and there's this delay. It's a bit different. Yeah, definitely. I have an idea. I might have an idea exactly what you sound like or look like. Yeah, for sure. It's a dissonance. It's like an imbalance, kind of. We need to call instantiate from the first. I don't like this one line thing. I think we need to do it from here. This dot. It's funny too. I had really long hair like Wall Street 80s. Recently shaved it with a razor, so I didn't need to pay for a haircut. That's smart. Very thrifty of you. And a buzz cut. What's a buzz cut? What is it? Oh, it's the... Okay, I think I get what a buzz cut is by looking at these pictures. Dress like a suit half the time to get into work mindset. In a suit? At home? Are you in a suit right now? I mean, clothing does impact mindset. I feel that too. At work, when I wear a shirt, I have more energy. Or like when I have these more, let's say, work kind of clothes. Wearing a lot of layers, no heater right now. How cold is it where you are? And where on the East Coast are you? You wear a suit like 50% of the time. So you're a bit like Lex Friedman then. Like, do you know who Lex Friedman is? 26 Fahrenheit. That's low, right? That's really cold. Yeah, it's the same temperature as here. You're in New York. Yeah, Lex Friedman, he's a person I've only seen in a suit, I think. And maybe in like a judo dress. Does this work? Do we get empty? like grass. Yeah, sure, man. I mean, that I can imagine that works well. To be in a suit all the time. And to be fair, like suits look good. It's like timeless. If you walk in town in a suit, I don't know, it's just super respectable. Your dev PC is only Linux, so I can't play video games. Yeah, I tried that once. But yeah, didn't really get into it. I had like both Windows and Linux, so it didn't work. But I think playing video games is fine. Yeah, people see that you're put together. Exactly. I mean, it really works. It's such a big difference. Like you're the same person, but people look at you differently. Your room needs to not be for play, or you get in a weird loop. Hmm. But you should allow yourself to play too. I think people are different, but I think it's important as long as it doesn't consume you. Can't invoke. Square is null. Okay, I think I'm not really understanding how this list works. So I have a square array, an array of squares, and we're creating a new one. So I probably need then to create the squares first. Cannot invoke. Square is null. Can I do square equals new square? It's never used. Why? You're 110% in whatever you do. You're like, sounds like we are pretty much alike on that front. Yeah, yep. I'm super competitive as well in games, or I used to be more when I were younger, and like whatever I do, it's full on. It's both a blessing and a curse to be so intense on stuff. It's super fun, but it's hard to balance it with other stuff. But I think I would not want to be without it. I think this is not gonna work. Mm?
Jag har några förslag. Nummer 1. Äta upp den där statiken jag har i kylen ikväll och göra kycklingklubbor och klicka potatis. Och nummer 2.
Yeah, exactly. Can never be casual. That's the thing. I'm working on it. Like, I'm becoming more and more, like, better and better at it. I think variation is like a really good spice on life. But if you want variation, you need to be able to just be mediocre at stuff. Learning to let loose. Exactly. Sounds like we're going through the same journey. Accepting, like, not being the best at something. You don't hate that you love the grind. Yeah. Same. As I said, like, I would not want to be without it. I think it's a net positive thing. It's more blessing than curse. Same, same. Yeah. Cool, man. So I'm actually gonna take a little break now. Gonna go to the store, get some groceries. But it was nice chatting. Let's talk some more offline. Would be cool to have a look at your repo and talk some more. Cool. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.